Good afternoon, hope you're all well. It's Steve here again at the Don Amott Showground in Hilton, and today I'm going to take you around one of our latest in stock, which is the Auto-Sleeper Broadway. Little bit about the van before we start walking around it. It's on the Peugeot chassis. It's the 2 litre 160 brake horsepower manual gearbox, and it's done under 8,000 miles, just under, and it's a 2020 model, coming in at just over 7 metres long, and it is 3.5 tonnes, so you can drive it on a standard driving licence. So starting off around the outside, in here is where you'll fill up, and you've got your AdBlue fill as well, so it is Euro 6 compliant. Down you've got a dry locker at the bottom, just with a small bit of storage space, water infill there, and then your vents from your fridge, so you can already tell it's going to be a nice big fridge. Moving further down, it's the Truma heating system, which I'll show you when we head inside. And then to this side, you've got an external power socket and an external barbecue point as well. And then you also have the THULE OMNISTOR awning and an LED awning light just above your door. Locker here, which will take you under the bed, and there's a decent amount of space under there, so there's quite a lot of storage externally. Round to the back, and we do have a 2 bike rack, and then up the top, right the way at the top there, you can see a reversing camera, and then it does have the leg steadies as well because it's quite long. Toilet cassette is just here, and it is just your standard toilet cassette with your water drain offs at the bottom. And then moving further down the driver's side, you've got your electric hookup just there, and then in here is an external 12 volt and satellite TV and TV aerial connection, so you can plug in an external television should you want. And then one of the things that I like about these is you've got your LPG system as well, so there's no gas bottles as such, you just fill up at most petrol stations. Finally, external shower point as well, so you can have a shower should you need it. So walking back round to the front, that's a very quick tour of the external. So next time you see me, we'll be at the door and then we'll head on in. Hello again, at the door as promised. So starting off, you've got your bin that's in the door. It does have your Habdoor fly screen as well. And then if I jump in and hit this button here, there is an electric step. So you're all good. So if Wendy jumps in, yeah, and then I'll follow you. So we'll start off at the cab and we'll work our way back. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that's how I like to do it. So we do have the twin spinning captain seats with the Auto-Sleepers logo embossed on them. And then starting off at the front, you've got satellite navigation, climate control in the cab, cruise control as well. And as we said, it is a manual gearbox, and you do have Bluetooth with Bluetooth connectivity and your controls on your steering wheel also. And then the rest of it is pretty standard as you'd expect. So moving further back, if you look up there, when you'll see that there's quite a lot of light coming in from the skylight, which also does have blinds and a fly screen as well. And then it's well lit in here. As you know, one of the things that I do like about the Auto-Sleepers is you do get a lot of light externally and internally. So you've got your lights across the roof, your skylights across the roof, your reading lights under here, which do slide, so you can slide them along to get a bit more of a brighter light should you need it. Light in here as well, and then all the way through to the back. So this is a 4 sleeping, 2 travelling. So this will turn into a double bed by just sliding these out and meeting them in the middle, and then dropping your cushions down. And then we'll show you the main bedroom in a minute. So heading down to the kitchen area first of all. So you do get a decent sized sink that does go quite deep. And then you've got your sink cover there and another cover there, which does act as worktop space should you need it. Obviously your hob is a 3 gas burner and an electric hot plate. And then something that a lot of people quite like is the separate grill and oven. There and there. Now one clever little feature is you get this extra storage space which does lift up, but then underneath also, if I slide that out, I can't take credit, Wendy showed me that. So you've got quite a lot of space to work from when you're doing all your cooking. Again, decent amount of storage underneath. Yep. And storage across the top as well. You've even got an extract underneath here with more lights, as if the lights that they've got weren't enough. A couple of power points, and then in all your lockers again,
we've got the glasses.
Space and glasses for that cheeky champagne when you land, or cheap wine if you me. It does have a solar panel, and then in here is your main table. Again, something I do quite like with these is that they're a freestanding table, so if you wanted to take it outside in your awning you can, so you don't necessarily have to pack multiple amounts of tables unless you really wanted to. And then again, adding to your fridge area, to your kitchen area, sorry, you've got travelling microwave. Now that will only work when you're hooked up. Separate freezer and fridge, so you've got a freezer unit there, enough room for Richard's fish fingers.
Oh, that's all right then.
And then down there, again, a decent sized fridge, so it's very similar to the fridges you'll get at home really. Bit more storage up there, so there's loads of room. And then over to the bed. Now underneath the bed is the storage that I showed you on the outside, so if I just lift that up you can see in there that that'll just take you to the storage, and then your boiler's also there as well. But it is a nice decent sized French bed. In here is your wardrobe, he says. There we go. And you've got another little table as well. And then you've got your max view television aerial extender in there as well. And then down here, more space for your smalls. And then if we head into the bathroom, I'll let Wendy go first. Separate shower and bathroom, which is something that a lot of people like. You get the blue LED lights. Look like UV lights. Make sure you clean. And then the very modern basin as well. So in the bathroom especially, it is a very modern look to it. Towel rails just down there to hang your towels on.
Fabulous.
So all in all, it's pretty spacious, and there's a lot of room. These roof lights do just turn off by a touch of a button as well, so you can see that, Wendy. So yeah, it's got everything. Then finally we'll just show you the control panel. So it is the Truma system with the iNet ready should you need it, and then it's a touch screen as well, so you've got all your controls there via touchscreen. So your awning light, your inside lights that turn off and on, your mains power, your water pump, and then all of your different levels. So it's really easy to use. It's just touch of a button. You know, very, very straightforward. I've only been doing this job for a couple of months, and even I know how it works, so so it must be good. So there you go. I don't think there's anything else to show you. So thanks very much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. As I said, this will be on our Don Amott showground within the next hour, once I've moved it and parked it up. If you are interested, pick up the phone, ring us, ask to speak to Steve, because I'd love to help out, or pop down, come and see us and have a cup of tea and a wander around it. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.